Hey guys, this is Angela from the Chaotic Life of a Planner. Today we are going to be doing a plan with me for the week of March 18th to March 24th. I have here in front of me my Erin Condren Life Planner in the hourly colorful version. So I'm going to be using a planner cake kit this week, which I know does not surprise you at all. I'm using mini kit 120A in 120B1. I have the sidebar, the date covers, and the sampler kit. I also have this sheet of ombre boxes that I'm going to use. Then I have some other stickers as well. So I'm going to start out by showing you this current week that we're on. And I should also tell you that my washing machine is going in the background, so I'll try and minimize that noise as much as I can, but I don't have time to pause my washing machine while I film today, and I do film pretty close to that. I am flying out tonight, and I'll be gone for like 8 days, so I'm just trying to get some filming done before I leave town. So today is actually Wednesday, so this part of the week hasn't, happened yet, so I haven't done anything. But it's been kind of crazy, actually really crazy. I've gotten quite a bit done. I'm going to go ahead and show you, I'm using my petite planner this week. So this was yesterday's list, and I had to carry over a few things that I didn't get done. And this is today's list. So crazy around here, but that's okay. It's going to be worth it tonight when I get on the plane and have everything completed that I needed to do. So if you watched my plan with me from last week, you know that I did put that Liberty had jumping in here, but then afterwards when I was done, I was like, oh, it's spring break. She doesn't have jumping this week. So I went ahead and took those appointment labels off. But anyways, so far I did not get to work out yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. I don't know if I'm going to get there today, but it's okay. Once I get to New York, I can move these workout stickers over to these 2 days if I need to. So let's get busy on the week of the 18th. So I'm going to start. I really love this burlap thick washi. I've said this before about some of Kate's other thick washi strips. I wish they came on a roll. That would be nice because this burlap would definitely be one that I would like to have. So I almost always lay my thick washi down here. I have tried a few times to put it in different spots, but I just really, I'm a creature of habit when it comes to most things. And I like the thick washi along the bottom, so I typically do that. Oops. It's so annoying when that happens. Okay, let's see here. What is the deal? Of course, now that I am starting to film, my washing machine is gonna do the noisiest part of the cycle. When we move to Utah, I am definitely going to make sure that I have an office in my new house. Most definitely. That actually has a door that can close. First world problems, right? Okay, so there's that. That part did not go down very well, but it's okay. Let's do the sidebar next. Start with my habit tracker. Well, actually, no. We're going to start with my step tracker. I don't know about you guys, but once I started actually tracking my steps, I've been doing it for a little while now. And I will say, when I first started tracking my steps, I was working, so I primarily had a desk job. Oh my gosh, you guys. So yesterday, let's see. I did go to the grocery store. What else did I do yesterday? I sat in my car for quite a bit, waiting for Liberty to do her, you know, she had to do her public testimony thing for whatever that thing was. So she was supposed to do that at 3 o'clock, and then they sent her an email and said, oh, we have to deal with a different thing first. So it will really be like, it could be up to, you know, 10 minutes to 30 minutes late. Well, she didn't actually get to testify until after 4 o'clock. So we had to just sit and wait for that. So, I mean, it was a lot of sitting yesterday, but I only ended up with like 2,700 steps. Absolutely ridiculous, I'm telling you. If I don't walk, and even on days when I do walk for 30 to 40 minutes, I usually only get like 6,000 to 7,000 steps. I have to walk like 3 miles at least in order to get 10,000 steps. So one of the things that tracking steps like really did for me is like, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not get as much exercise and activity as I thought I did. So I don't know if that has happened to you guys, if you track your steps, but it was a pretty decent wake-up call for me. I don't know why I don't put these stickers on before I put my date covers down, because every week I'm always like, okay, next week I just need to put those stickers on before because it'll be easier. And then every week I forget. So you'll see on Wednesday the 20th, spring begins. I'm really excited about that, except I live in Alaska, so we will not have spring for a little while. Although it has been like insanely warm, like in the 40s. Like over the weekend we had like 46, 47 degrees, and that is unseasonably warm for this time of year. The rivers are not even as thick as they normally are, which is odd. Can't get this one on straight. I don't have my tweezers down here right now. I haven't unpacked for my retreat yet, so they're probably still in there. So anyways, we have had a lot of melting snow already. It's kind of like that ugly point in the year right now where like all the snow is dirty and it just looks gross. So hopefully it will melt fast. April is actually my least favorite month because it's just so nasty outside and muddy, and you know, our house is kind of like, when they built it in like the low spot of the property, which doesn't even make any sense, but you know, whatever. So it like water runs into the garage, and if we aren't careful, it will leak into the basement, like through the door. And I kind of have like a daylight basement, but kind of sort of not really. So it's just a big mess. So I'm really, really glad when it's over with. All right, so I'm going to put, let's see. I think I'm just gonna line my thin washi up right here this time. Yeah, that looks fine. So I have already put my savings tracker stickers on here. I've not ever done like one of these little savings challenges before, so it's been kind of fun. I'm not doing it in order. I'm just kind of picking and choosing like randomly which weeks I use, so we'll see how that works at the end of the year. Okay, so that's done. Let me go ahead and put my weekend banner up now so I don't forget. I'm going to use these flags like I've been doing. I don't think I have washi for washi weekend banner for next week or for the next couple of weeks, but I think I do for the first week in April. So that'll be exciting because that's just a fun thing that I can occasionally do. It looks cool. I like it. Okay, so there's my weekend banner. All right, so I have my pre-planning done in the Erin Condren weekly schedule pad, and then I'm just using my acrylic stand or whatever it's called, and I have that over here in front of me so that I can reference that as I'm going through the week. Let me take this off. So I will not be here on Monday, but my kids still have, oh, actually, you know, let's go ahead and put, I'm trying to decide if I want to waste my ombre boxes since I'm not going to be here. So I'm not really going to have like big to-do lists or anything. I think I'm not going to use those, I think. We'll see. I might change my mind in a few minutes. So let's get started. They have multiple things. Okay, so let's not do that one quite yet. Let me mark hockey. This will be the last week of Tier 3 hockey. So, and I'm not going to have enough of these hockey stickers in this one color, so I'm not sure how I'll work this yet because he has the state tournament on the weekend. So he has hockey at 8. This one of these weeks, like when I'm gone and the kids still have so many things going on, it's really nice to have a teenager that can drive so that they can still do all that stuff even though I'm not going to be here. Then he has hockey at 6:45. And then he has hockey at 6:45 on this day. Maybe I'll use these to mark tournament. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll use these to mark tournaments, and that way I can write scores in there too. So 7 a.m. on Friday. $12:15. $8:30. And 1:45. I'm not going to mark anything else because it will just depend on how these games go to see if they play in Sunday's game or not. So we'll just leave that. But if they do end up playing in Sunday's game, I'll just mark it with one of these. I'm going to get one of those little hockey stickers that I used to mark his when he played for the high school team. Because those look cute. I've done that before in those boxes, and it looks cute. So let's do this color. We'll just put them at the top like that. So next year, my daughter says she's gonna play hockey too. So she's never played before. So she'll just play for like a club team in town. Not like the Tier 3 team that Benjamin plays for, but like the beginning team. So that might be interesting. Okay, so we have 3 regular and then tournament games. So now I'm gonna get back to there'll be 4-H Teen Club. As well as FFA at the same time. So I don't know, Libri will probably have to get a ride to FFA that night. Then we will have let's see how I want to mark this. Liberty is going to be doing driver's ed. It's just the classroom portion, and then it's through our homeschool group, and then they will give us like a rubric, I guess, for something like that for us to do the home portion. And then they'll give us a certificate of completion. So that's 4 classroom days. So she has it here and there. Then she also has, I didn't order extra appointment labels for this kit. But I'm gonna make it work. Well, let's see. I think I will use these budget stickers, and I'll just flip them around so the checkbox is over here to mark jumping this week. Yeah, that works. Okay, so there's jumping. So there's everything for Tuesday. Wednesday, the kids have homeschool skate at 1:15. Thursday, my husband comes home. Benjamin will pick him up because I will not be home yet. Mike has been at work for a really long time, like almost 6 weeks. Like he came home for 4 days when we went to get the puppy, but then he went right back to work. So he is gonna really be looking forward to being home for 2 weeks. I know that. Okay, so now we're on to Friday. So I kind of messed myself up when I booked my flight. Like, I think I get home at I think my flight lands at 7 a.m., which I should have checked the hockey schedule, but I didn't. So this game starts at the same time as my flight lands. So I kind of messed that up, but Mike is gonna drop my car off at the airport on his way to hockey with Benjamin so that when I land, I can just grab my car and drive right to the rink. But I will be tired from flying all night, but that's okay. So let's see what else we have on Friday. Friday is like an absolutely crazy day. So here's hockey. Here's my flight home. Here's driver's ed. Here's hockey. So I'm also going to mark, I think I'm just going to use this big event, like half box or whatever it is. So, and there's a swine clinic. I've talked about this before. My kids are in 4-H. And we have a judge from somewhere in the lower 48 coming up to teach the kids. So the swine clinic actually starts at 9 a.m. on both Friday and Saturday, but they'll just have to come and go as they can. So I'm going to mark this with this large box so that they can tell me, they have to keep track of all of their like education hours and like what they've learned and whatnot in their record books for 4-H. So if I use this large box right here, then they can tell me which classes they went to and I can keep track of it. So that will work. I also need to mark, I think maybe I'll use this budget sticker right here, and I'll just go ahead and put it like right here. The kids have to turn in work samples to their homeschool group. They just need a math work sample and a writing work sample, and they have to be turned in by this day. So there's that. Let's see. I know I have something else I have to mark. Oh yeah, Mike has to go to the dentist at 2:45. Oops, my hair's stuck on that. So we'll mark that right here. I'm a little bit discombobulated today. I can already tell because I did not put my meal planning or my meal tracking stickers on here, and I usually do that like right at the beginning of my plan with me's. So okay, so I have hockey. The only other thing I need to mark is swine clinic, so I'll just go ahead and use this other half box for that so that I can write down, you know, what they did this day as well. So then at the end, like when it's fair time and we're getting ready to fill out all this stuff in our record book, I just pull out my planner and I flip week through week, and I have everything. Like I even write in here, like if there's a 4-H meeting, I write which kid went, because we even have to keep track of that kind of stuff. And sometimes they have things going on, so they can't both go, or, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down my reading tracker. Hopefully, since I'm gonna be traveling through airports and I have some layovers, I'll have some time to get some reading done. That will really be nice. Let's see, what else am I gonna mark? Let me go ahead and do my fork and knife right now. I'm only going to do, let's see. Yeah, I'll do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I did leave a list of meal plans as well as a grocery list. Benjamin's gonna go to the grocery store for me. Actually, Benjamin and Liberty will probably do it since I don't have time to do that today. So they know what they can make for dinner. Friday night, we are gonna go to the movies. Mike has been waiting to see Captain Marvel. So he said we're going like as soon as he gets home, which he gets home on Thursday, but I won't be here, so he has to wait until Friday, which thankfully he's a good sport. So and I know even though Friday's gonna be absolutely crazy, we're gonna do that. He will not want to wait a day longer for that. I'm gonna go ahead and mark church, even though it might be a little bit of a challenge this week to get there because I don't really know exactly what's happening with the tournament, like if Benjamin will be playing in that championship game or not. I would like to say yes, they did really good when they went to the President's Day tournament and they didn't even have their entire team, but you just never know. So there's that. Oh, I need to leave myself a note. Benjamin's going to be going out of town on the 25th. So he has a prescription that I need to try and get filled for him before he leaves, even though I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it because I don't know if it's been long enough. So there's that. I'm gonna mark payday. I think my washer is almost done, you guys. I am so sorry. So we'll mark payday on Thursday. All right, what else do I need to mark? Let me look at my previous week just to see. I'll go back one more week. Oh, well, let's see. What can I do for my workout stickers? My mom is taking this day off and we're gonna go shopping. I have some outlets there, but I'm also gonna try, move this up here. I'll aim to walk this day, which shouldn't be a problem because Katie is a very, very good motivator. And then we'll aim to walk this day. And then I'm not gonna have room. Actually, that's not true. I do have room. I'm glad I got an extra sheet of these. Go ahead and mark that I'm gonna walk this day because I'm already gonna be at the, when I'm in New York, I'll walk outside, but here it's just a little too sloppy to do that right now. But these games are at the Big Dipper and that's where I walk. So like when he's getting dressed for this game or whatever, I'll just make effective use of my time and do my walking then. So I should not have a trouble getting in 3 days next week. Let's see. I think maybe I'll just use these small ombre boxes. Oops. Again. Ugh. I know it's a silly thing to be annoyed about, but it does make me annoyed. Okay, so I'll put one right here. That looks terrible. So you guys know a couple weeks ago my car was broken into. Maybe it's been 3 weeks now, I'd have to actually count. Anyways, my whole back seat driver's side window was broken. Well, this morning my son calls me. He lives in Fairbanks and he was on his way to work. And he called me and said that someone had, it looked like someone had shot his passenger side front seat window with a BB. And his window was still in the door. You know, it hadn't fallen out yet, but it was completely shattered. He couldn't see out of it. And then when he was driving to work, it completely shattered and fell out. So 2 of us, mine was in Anchorage, his was in Fairbanks. But anyways, 2 of us have had broken windows, which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mark the championship game right here, just in case. You watch, if they don't make it, Benjamin will tell me it's because I jinxed him. So I'll mark that just in case they make it, and then if they don't, I can always just take it out. You guys like that song my washing machine is singing? It's telling me it's done. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and put this right there. I guess I can go ahead and mark that I need to pay bills as well, since I will have to do that. I can mark that right here. Okay, let's just take a little look and see if I am missing anything. I really don't think I am. I think that's about it. Push that down. I love this right here, this like the wood. It's so pretty. It's distressed. I like this kit. It makes me happy. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in all of my stickers now, and I'm gonna speed you guys up while I do that. go ahead and add in a planner time sticker, just because I was looking over my stickers and I'm like, okay, what didn't I use that I could still use? I'll use that one. And I'm probably going to have to do this on Sunday, which is fine. I'm going to mark Wednesday as a trash day. I like to try and usually Benjamin and I will go to the dump before Mike gets home so that he doesn't have to deal with it. But I'm not going to be here, but maybe Benjamin and Liberty will be able to do that for me on Wednesday on their way to, well, actually they wouldn't be able to do it on their way to Homeschool Escape because then they'd have to go with the trash cans in the back of the truck. So maybe they can do that Wednesday morning or when they get home, whatever, that's fine. Let's see what else. I think that's really about it, you guys. So if you're new here and you're not already a subscriber, please do go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. You can also click the bell notification button so that you can be notified when I upload new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like this sort of thing. That really does help my channel. And feel free to leave me a comment if you guys have any questions. So tell me, I'm leaving my kids home as I travel out of town this week by myself. And I know that not everybody gets to do that. And I have older children, so it's a little easier. But how about you guys? Do you guys leave your kids at home and travel by yourself? It seems like I do it, well, 2 retreats a year, and then usually I'll have one other trip where maybe I'll just take one kid with me and not everybody. But let me know. That's my question of the day for you guys today is, do you guys get to travel without your children? Leave me a comment and let me know. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I think that's about it. So I will leave links to everything that I used today in the description box down below. Thanks, guys. Bye.